Working as Assistant Professor in the Department of Automobile Engineering, SNS College of Technology, Coimbatore. In this video, we are going to discuss a topic in the subject of height and mass transfer, and then topic called evaporator. So the evaporator is a device or equipment used to convert the liquid into vapor form, and then the evaporation is the process is to convert the liquid phase into vapor phase. Yes, so for discussing in the topic called evaporator, so we should know the basic concept, the basic terms like economy and the capacity of evaporator, where the economy of evaporator is the total mass of water vaporized per unit mass of steam input to the evaporator. Yes, so how much in the per unit time, how much the mass is going to converted into the steam. So that defines the term called economy of evaporator, and the second one is the capacity of evaporator. That capacity is the total the ability of evaporator to convert the liquid into vapor. So here the capacity of evaporator is the amount of water vaporized in the evaporator per unit time. So it defines in the per unit time how. So the quantity of the water is vaporized. So that defines the entire capacity of the evaporator. And then for that case we have different types of evaporation process. So in that the major classifications are single effect evaporation and then multiple effect evaporator. Where what is the simple effect evaporator? That single effect evaporator is it's called a one-time process. That one-time process means the liquid phase is converted into vapor phase into only once. It's not it doesn't have any loop. The process is repeating again and again. So that is we will discuss in the multiple effect evaporation process. So here in the single effect evaporation, nearly always the materials to be evaporated flows inside the tubes, and then the boiling liquid is subjected under moderated vacuum. When compared to multiple effect evaporator, the single effect evaporator will going to produce the slightly lesser efficiency, and the conversion of the liquid into vapor is slightly lesser when compared to multiple effect evaporator, because where the single effect evaporation process it is happening only once, whereas for in the multiple effect evaporator the process is repeating until the liquid is completely converted into vapor form, so that we will get the higher efficiency and then more evaporation rate in the multiple effect evaporator, and then the process is called multiple effect evaporation process. Here the reducing the boiling temperature of liquid that increases the temperature difference between steam and then boiling liquid, and that's increase the heat transfer rate in the evaporator. Whereas when a single effect evaporator is used, the vapor from the boiling liquid is condensed and discarded. Once the liquid is condensed after the evaporation, and then it is removed from the evaporator. And then simple but does not use steam effectively. As I told you earlier, it is simple process for the single effect evaporator, and then the process, and then but it is slightly less effective and produce less efficiency when compared to multiple effect evaporator, because it doesn't have any loop to continue the process until the liquid is converted into vapor form. And the next one is multiple effect evaporation. Here the process is repeating n number of times until the liquid is completely converted into vapor. So that defines the term called multiple effect evaporation. That process called the device or the equipment is used is called as multiple effect evaporator. So the process is repeating n number of times. That is, it follows the loop. See here, if the vapor from one evaporator is fed into the steam chest of a second evaporator, and then vapor from the second is sent to the condenser, the operation becomes a double effect. So it have the multiple called the cylinder or the steam or container, whereas the vapor is exit from the first evaporator is fed into the steam for the second evaporator, and this steam is going to evaporate the content or the mixture in the container. So once the steam is fed in the single, that is the first evaporator or the first container, and then for the second container the input is the vapor existed or the exit from the first evaporator. So this process is continuously following. Thank you.